So today we've got another Evo, number 8. Very nice, we get the cosmetic, we get up to an 88 overall. Like I've said in a lot of these kind of upgrades, best players to use, we are going to go up. We've naturally had a lot of 86s, a lot of 87s, and eventually we will jump up into the 88s, into the 89s, and more than likely a big jump into the 90s as well. We've had one so far in the Avalanche for 91. Let's have a look what this one could give us. We've got transform players into dynamic center mids, enhancing their passing abilities, rewarding complementing playstyles, and deep line playmaker plus to master the role of a perfect number 8. So if you're looking for coins, head to the description of the video, have a look at U7, click go to site, and you'll be transported straight to the coin page for FC25. There is plenty of amounts, and we know full well that U7 are the cheapest, safest, reliablest coins that you can get out there. Once selected your product, click buy, and you'll also be given a newcomer an extra bonus per time. Then obviously head over to the discount, type in JT11 for your discount code, and you'll be able to get that lovely 8% off every single time. And there is also massive creators that are on screen that are also affiliated with U7 Buy. And if that's not enough to convince you, there is lots of different reviews that you can go on Trustpilot and have a look for yourselves. Safe, reliable, and fast. We've got the overall being max 86 as well as the pace, dribbling and physicality 85 as well max, 10 playstyles, 1 playstyle plus, and a max of a total 3 positions. So we look like we're getting the pinged pass plus. I mean, I've definitely heard worse. We're getting up to 90 long pass 20, which is nice. So very passing orientated, as we could imagine. Centre mid is the position, box to box plus. We've got 3 different levels. We've got 86 on the pace, 85 balance, nice. Bruiser on the playstyle, as well as a double weak foot, which can go up to a 5-star, which is always nice. We then have deep line playmaker plus, pinged pass plus, and then we also have 8 on the physicality, incisive pass, and 10 on the shooting. I mean, that's very good. So if we look at the overall, so she's gone from 79 to 84 passing, gained a 10 shooting, 4 on the pace, defending stayed the same, physicality I think went up, but not overall wise. This could be quite a good one. It's got no position on it, but obviously you'd kind of want to go more midfielder if anything. Guti could actually be a shout for this, you know. 85, 88, 86. I mean, depending what his other version looks like, incisive pass is going to be the kind of the best one you can go for. This could be a very interesting one. I don't think it does anything for someone like Ronaldo. I mean, it gives him 85 pace. It's not the worst in the world, you know. You get a bit more passing. All he needs is a shooting one. What shooting do we get? It goes up to the 82 max. Of course it does. So, vision, short pass. Yeah, so in terms of that, it won't be the best for him, but it gives him some nice options. We've already got Matuidi with the pinged pass. 82, 84. There's going to be some interesting ones you can go with this. Because it's any position as well. If we wanted to go a Sissoko on the other hand, I mean, if you didn't do his foundations, it's a really, really nice one you can go with. Looking else, what else we got? We've got Tchouaméni. This could be the perfect one for his first playstyle plus, actually. Obviously gets a bit more, well, he's got the same defending, the physical's gone up. He would be a 5-star weak foot with this. He's only a 3-star skiller, so the problem you've got is this could be the last one they get for a little bit until they jump up to the 89s and the 90s, but in terms of what it gives him, it's most definitely not the worst that we could see. Obviously, you're not going to choose a defender. I think you could possibly get away with an attacker. Adding that pinged pass is always nice. That's a very balanced card. This is so much better too. What was the other one we got? It was it the Octopus 2? I know I've put some random ones on at the moment. I want to say it might have been the Octopus 2. I just randomly put a Garte in there. But very, very interesting to say the least. So let's go and have a look over at Footbin to see what sort of cards we've got then that I haven't got. Because they're just the cards that I've got. So let's have a look over here. Evolutions into the number 8. So the info, it is 7 overall, so 81s will go all the way up to 88s. 10 shooting up to the 82, fair enough. 85 on the physical, so you get a plus 8. 10 balance to the 85, 20 short passing and 20 long, 20 vision as well, 10 on the agility to 85, 5 defending up to 86, and pace goes up to an 86 max as well. and Bruiser gets to 10. Oh, Bruiser Plus. I was going to say, I was thinking that. Bruiser, what are you on about? Playstyle is Bruiser. It's a nice one, to be honest. It's gonna take a while for the popular. So already, I think if you're looking at this, you either go two options, because your ping pass can work. So if there's a card in mind that you don't that doesn't already have a Playstyle Plus, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I really don't. But if you've already got a Playstyle Plus, I'd be looking at a midfielder if I can, because naturally you're going to get the passing game. If you've got a midfielder, for instance, someone like Matuidi, who doesn't necessarily have the craziest passing, like he's going to take a nice upgrade for this. If we go number 8, obviously you can go like that. You'll end up with the extra 5 on the passing, 2 on the dribbling, 2 on the defending, 10 shooting, and 3 on the pace. But he gets the 12 long pass, the 5 short, the 9 vision, taking his passing, if you get out the free kick accuracy, to a pretty good level. I don't need these two at all. Curve is always nice, but it's not necessarily, it's not needed. I've got the 90-90, 90 on the vision, short and long pass. It's a very, very nice attribute to have. It's why I think if you could go for somebody with the Playstyle Plus, like for instance Guti, I think that is a cracking option. If I can find him here, we've got him. Let's have a look at him in comparison to this 88 that he's got. So we are getting 3 better on the pace. He's losing a little bit of shooting. He's losing 2 on the passing, 1 on the dribbling. Gaining 3 defending, not too fussed, and gaining 5 physical. In terms of the passing, he just gets a straight +2 everywhere. He would be better off on the agility balance. He'd lose 2 composure and every other one of the dribbling there. I mean, that's a pretty decent one, to be honest. It's genuinely not terrible whatsoever. That's a decent card, especially because he does have that incisive as well. I think for me, that's where the value comes in. The incisive pass, if you've used Bellingham or anybody with the incisive, you know exactly what that's all about. And I think as well, for Matuidi, just because I've realised he has got an upgrade as well. If you was looking at him, with this being, how much was it? It's 70k or 600 points. 70k is fine. You're gaining 1 better pace. You're gaining 8 shooting, 2 passing, losing 3 dribbling and 2 physical, and the same defending. And yet, 460k. I mean, and he gets the 5-star weak foot as he got. That would be a 3-star, 5-star. So you don't necessarily need the skills, but the 5-star weak foot is fantastic to be able to have. Let's have a look at the other options. So strikers, I'd probably stay away from. Like, you're not going to get that much shooting. Like we saw with Ronaldo, he's had so many options that you can go with there. It's not a terrible option. Like, you are getting a solid amount of an upgrade. 8 on the pace, 9 on the passing, 158. Compared to, what do we got on this one? So this one's very close. It's only 230. I think going for a midfielder might be the better option in my eyes in comparison. Like centre-backs, you don't want a pinged pass on them. Wingers potentially, but I would probably try and stay away from them personally. So if we go into positions, and let's just run through what midfielders we could go with. I think Guti is a yes. I think that is a solid option with the incisive. It's one of my favourite, if he didn't already tell. Matuidi, as he's already got it, you can't take it off him anyway. Big upgrade, very nice. Ruben Neves, suppose if you're building a Saudi team, it's not a terrible one. Ooh, Conte could be a shout, you know. We get the 86 on the pace. Obviously, we're going to get the shooting bonus. Passing up to 82. We're obviously getting 7 there. 1 dribbling, 6 on the physicality. So we're getting 5 better pace, 7 shooting, 2 passing, losing 2 dribbling and 3 defending, and gaining 2 physical. We're losing 3 composure. We're gaining 1 agility and losing 2 balance. I mean, that's a pretty good card as well. That's a great DM. He's already got the intercept as well. That could be a very good shout, because then you still open up the line for a double Playstyle Plus. 88 isn't too crazy as well. That really could be a great shout instead of going for this one. 305k versus the 24. That definitely has a price tag on it. That's got to be as well. So obviously we've got to keep going backwards here. But so we've got Conte. Tolisso, already a great shout. Tonali in form, solid as well. DePaul's got a lot of passing, so it's what I would consider when looking at the midfielders is you want to get the benefit of the passing because that's obviously where it's going. Obviously, with him, if it was to show you, he's gonna get a nice upgrade regardless. But when you look at the difference, it's going to be the pace 22151. In terms of the passing upgrade, it's just one vision, two short and long pass. I don't, even with the pace upgrade, like, it's a nice card. It's fantastic, obviously, but I just think you've got better shouts when we know we're going to get loads of evolutions during Team of the Year. You just know that's going to happen. So I'd possibly say wait out for him personally. Looking at somebody like a Tonali, who's got a 370 version. He's got the incisive, so it's the only thing I would say I do prefer going for that 88. But stats-wise, we're losing 2 pace, gaining 5 shooting, 1 passing, 1 defending, and losing 1 physical, 1 dribbling. It's a very same-ish sort of card, but for me, the incisive is going to be the better version. So I would probably, again, go away from that if you are looking for someone with incisive. I'd definitely go with Guti if that is your idea, or somebody just with a playstyle plus. Conte keeps speaking to me, to be honest. That's a good upgrade. Sissoko, I think, is fantastic as well. Always a nice option with him. We then got Caicedo and Agate. Again, Agate. Plenty of the same upgrades, but it's a different sort of upgrade. Like, obviously, when you look at the likes of Agate and, or to be fair, also Caicedo, they're very similar in every stat. Obviously, you've got the 85 defending, 82 physical, versus the 82 defending, 85 physical. Both of them have got the same passing and dribbling backwards as well, but both of them have the same pace and shooting. So when you upgrade one, if we look at the defending side of stuff, it's going to be a solid upgrade there. 10 on the shooting, which would be the same for both. 5 on the pace, same for both. You'd end up with 1 dribbling, 1 passing, I'm assuming, versus 3 dribbling. And then 4 defending versus probably none. And a little bit of a physical upgrade. So in terms of the upgrade itself, it's solid. It's absolutely solid. Let's go one further down. I want to see what Camavinga's upgrade looks like, because you just know he's going to be in it. So we've got Sissoko. Koke, always a good option. Nobody else really there. Could go for an Alvarez in a Cam, but press proven, I suppose, does take away the playstyle plus. Thuram, solid upgrade, obviously. He's got, what's his other version? It's 87. What's the difference now? We obviously get the actual playstyle plus versus 4 pace, losing a shooting, gaining passing, gaining defending, and no dribbling, other than a couple of upgrades in the stat, but it doesn't overall go up. Where is Camavinga then? Let's have a look at him, because he's definitely going to be a solid shout as well. If Tchouameni's a shout, Camavinga normally isn't far behind. So we should see him on the next page. 83. He has got the 91. That's still coming in very expensive. So in terms of the difference, got the 5-star weak foot, obviously. 4-star, 5-star as well, which is fantastic. Versus the 5-star, 4-star in the 91. We've got the same pace. 4 better shooting. That's fine. 3 better passing, 6 better dribbling is where he's going to come off nicely. 1 defending, 5 physical. So really the main difference there is going to be that dribbling. You do technically get... why is it red? It's red and blue. So you do get the full upgrade anyway, but 5 better agility balance. The composure's up at 89. It is a better card, but it is also 1.2 mil. In comparison to 70k, because you're not going to... Camavinga isn't going to go extinct off this. He's not the only option, but that again is another good one for the standard cards that we've been looking at with the Octopus 2, Deep Line Playmaker. There's been so many upgrades and evolutions over the past month of CDMs, centre mids, passing. This could be one that you could pick one of them cards that you've been waiting for and fully sending it out. Other than that, I think if you start going too far down, it's not really going to fit too much. You've obviously got 84 dribbling there. What does Reina's look like then? He's obviously going to have an 88 already. 1 better pace on that version, 3 better passing, 6 better dribbling. Yeah, to be honest, I'd probably just go for that. For 40k, I mean, some you win, some you lose some with this one. So I think in terms of where I'm going with this upgrade, I think Conte is definitely a good upgrade. If you can run him in a CDM, that's a solid shout. Guti, if you've got him, brilliant shout. Matuidi is not going to be terrible whatsoever. Tolisso, if you're looking to upgrade any of the World Tour, or Tonali in form, yes. Even if you go for the gold, Tchouaméni, Bruno Gomes, obviously Tonali as well. I'd probably stick with the inform for Conte. I know it just adds a little bit extra pace for him as much as possible. Sissoko, yes. If you've got any of the pro cards, so the showdown cards, get them done. Like, obviously, you want to get an upgrade a bit more. Obviously, it's Ugarte or Caicedo with this one. Get that grinded out as much as possible. But I do think there is some very, very good options. And Camavinga is probably going to be the last one. And maybe a little bit of Turan. Once you go past there, it does get down to the lower levels where you're kind of picking like an Enzo and thinking, is that the right upgrade or should I go for a little bit higher? To be honest, I would do. So we do have the populars in as well, quicker than I actually thought, to be honest. Obviously, CR7 is going to be the number one. It's just a name. You do have got Trent. Trent gets a little bit of an upgrade, to be honest. It's obviously a little bit more on that passing. It's going from his 86. It is just 1-on-1. But you are getting the dribbling, which is obviously the agility balance. A little bit more on the defending, which is perfect because his card does need it. And then the pace goes up as well. It's definitely not one to be overlooked. I think if you can really kind of work with this card, he gets the centre mid vibe as well. It could be an interesting one. Throw an anchor on him. 87, 90, 87. Already with that 91 passing. The dribbling could do with the upgrade. That's probably the only thing left. Shooting I'm not too fussed about because I'm kind of having him more as a DM. He will keep the whipped pass as well, which is probably the only other disadvantage in my opinion. Then you've obviously got Matuidi, Guendouzi, always a shout. Park Ji-sung to put him back in the middle a little bit more. Does have the relentless. Van der Boomen, Camavinga, Endo seems to always pop himself up. Same as Gravenberch is always very, very good, but there's been plenty of options for that lad. Then we've got a bit of Martinez in the centre-back. I wouldn't bother personally in my eyes. Tolisso, Ronaldo, Tchouaméni, and then we're kind of running out. And a cheeky bit of Royce as well. He just doesn't have the pace. So let me know down below who you're going to choose, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.